One of the world's most notorious war criminals is dead. Ratko Mladic, known as the Butcher of Bosnia, has died in prison aged 84. He was serving a life sentence for crimes committed during wars in the former Yugoslavia between 1992 and 95. Mladic went on the run for 16 years before finally being brought to justice.
Ratko Mladic, architect of some of modern Europe's most shameful moments. Here in Srebrenica, he assured Muslims that they'd be okay, and yet later many of these men and boys had been murdered by his troops. These were the horrors behind that gruesomely sanitized phrase, ethnic cleansing. Here, reveling in his own mythology, he enters a bus full of refugees. "I am General Ratko Mladic," he smirks. "I know they told you about me, but don't be afraid," he tells the women and children. "Nothing will happen to you." In Mladic's world, he was the sole arbiter of who should live, who should die. He commanded Bosnian Serb forces in pursuit of a greater Serbia. During the war, his troops besieged Sarajevo with the deaths of more than 10,000 people. They carried out massacres elsewhere. He went on the run for 16 years, shielded by his family in a farming village in Serbia. He was in the dock for 5 years. His trial at The Hague beginning with a throat-slitting gesture off camera. His time in hiding had not changed him.
Inappropriate interaction between the public gallery and Mr. Mladic.
It ended with his desperate shouts of lies and shame on you as he was expelled from the court.
Mr. Mladic will be removed from the courtroom.
There was always fury, but never shame. And yet for some of those who lost loved ones at Srebrenica, today is not a moment to celebrate. Manira's husband and 2 sons were killed in the massacre. Her frustration now is that the Butcher of Bosnia didn't suffer for longer. He should have waited longer to die. He should have dreamt of our children's eyes as he complained. So I'm sorry that he died. He should have lived in his suffering under the pressure of his so-called heroism. He died today in precisely the place where many of his victims say he belonged, in a prison in The Hague.